It's 1:30 in the morning, and we are just got ready to do some South Island, and we just packed the car. So got excited. Cannot wait to see. We have made it to the South Island, and we are staying in a place called Blenheim, at just like a reservoir kind of thing. We literally got here at like 6 a.m. and went straight to bed and woke up at 10, and it was just boiling in here. This is where we are. We're going down the west coast of the South Island now. Good morning. We are in Kaikoura, and it was absolutely hilarious. We got here yesterday and the weather was just awful. It was raining, it was windy, and you didn't really see the whole view. However, this morning it is absolutely gorgeous. I've literally just gone and brushed my teeth, and this is my current view. We're parked up in this little campsite in the back of this hotel's car park, which is like a place that you can pay to camp, because the Freedom campsites here are so incredibly strict that you have to be able to fully sit on the toilet in your camper van with enough headspace, enough room to put your elbows down, even while the bed is out, which obviously we can't do. So we can't stay in any of the Freedom campsites here, which is fine. So we just paid for this one, which is like $20 a night, which is like, I think, kind of around about like £8.50, so not really too much. And Louis wanted to go to this shop to go and buy the jacket that he saw the other day in a different town. And it was an hour walk, which is fine, I don't mind, like I was quite happy to walk an hour to this shop. Anyway, we get there and he's like, oh, I can't find the jacket in here. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't you ask? And he went, oh no, I know they don't have it because I checked online in their stock and they didn't have it in stock, but I just wanted to come and double check. I was like, are you fucking joking? We walked an hour here and we have to walk an hour back in the rain for you to know that they didn't have it. Anyway, it's fine. We saw a really cute cat along the way that had no tail, and I wanted to pick it up and take it back to the van, but I didn't, obviously. I am, however, about to get soaked. When this wave comes, it comes all the way up to about here. Oh, well, that one looks pathetic now, doesn't it?
How many is it? But I'm not sure if I saw it. Oh yeah,
There
oh
it is.
Wow.
Oh my. Just went for a quick swim, even though we saw dolphins and a killer whale in there. I'm a little bit burned, but it's okay. Just thought I'd go in for a quick dip. Just watching the sunset behind the mountains, and it's pretty incredible. Good morning. We are in Hamlet Springs, and we got here yesterday, and then we went to these like sulfur pools, I think they were, and there was 22 of them, and there was water slides. I hate water slides, but Louis made me go down them because they were like the ones where you sit in the inflatable rings and then go down, which they were actually fucking scary because they are completely like closed in, and I feel like I get so claustrophobic in them, and I really don't like them, but Louis made me go down them anyway. So we did that yesterday. I didn't film any of it because I didn't want to take my phone in and have to carry my phone around all the pools and stuff, so yeah, should have taken the GoPro now that I think of it, because it would have been funny to go down the water slide. But yeah, we did that yesterday and then had a hot shower there, and then we actually had an Indian takeaway last night because it's literally like over there, and did our laundry. Louis still asleep, and we were meant to leave this Freedom campsite at 8 o'clock this morning, and we're still here, and it's like perfect. Yeah, but I think we are driving to Christchurch today, and potentially a stop along the way, but we're going to go to Christchurch, stay in Christchurch for a few nights, and then I think we might be going to stay with one of Louis' family members in Oxford. They also have these really annoying bugs called sandflies here, and we actually had to move campsites because yesterday we went to a really nice campsite that was in like the middle of the forest, and it was surrounded by such nice views, but we got eaten alive by these sandflies, and they are so itchy. They're itchy, like way worse than mosquito bites, and they're like present around like forest areas and by water and everything. Funnily enough though, there is actually a pond right there, but we haven't had an issue here, so we moved because we were like, well, let's just go. But I have literally been eaten alive, and they're so itchy. I can't even describe it. We are in a shopping centre today, just doing some shopping today, just cotton on glasses and everything. I'm wearing masks because I'm fully public, everyone's really happy. But yeah, we're in Christchurch. Louis gone to his ski shop and I'm just in the shopping centre because it's so fucking busy. We're in Oxford, and we're with some of Louis' family, and they've taken us to Swinsborough, which we had some crazy drive down to. It was on like a gravel track road the entire way here, and I had to get into the back at one point and shut the fridge because the eggs fell out and the fridge completely opened and everything was on the floor. Bit of a disaster, but it is an amazing spot. This is the scenery of the river we've just swam in, and there was like a little waterfall back over there. I don't know if you can see it like right there, but it's pretty fucking incredible. But yeah, it's actually quite cool. The river is very, very strong. So I didn't go in day because I went up to next year and then I just did it a day. Here comes Santa. So we're just at Louis' family's house, and he is on a mountain bike doing some jumps. So we'll see how this goes. Might end up with a broken limb, but he has got a helmet on, so that's good. So this is the house. And this is where obviously we're parked. We're camping just in there. And they've got a little dirt bike for the 6-year-old. I don't know if you can see her over there. It's so cute. We have made it to Rekia Gorge, and we're going to do the walk tomorrow, which I think is about 2 or 3 hours. But I just wanted to show you our view straight from the van, which is there, straight onto the river. It's literally like bright blue. I don't know if it doesn't look it on camera, but and then somewhere behind all of this is Mount Hutt, which is like one of the main places for skiing, and one of the highest mountains close to Christchurch. I think the highest mountain is what's it called? Mount Cook is the highest mountain. But yeah, this view is pretty incredible. We're just going for a swim in the nearby river, and there's a rainbow. Don't know if you can see, but we're going down there. The strongest and coldest river we've been in so far. Okay, here we go. This is what it's looking like. We're going to go in over here under the bridge so it's a bit less wavy. It's going to be so cold! Oh my god, here we go. Oh, it like hurts. It hurts. 3, 2, 1. No. Well, we did it, and that was flipping freezing. Coldest water I've ever been in my entire life. By far. My legs are stinging. Right, we're hiking the Rekia Gorge walkway today. We've just started, we're about 10 minutes in. The river doesn't look as nice as it did yesterday because it rained all night, so now the river is like extremely high and brown and rushing. Not the nicest, but this hike is about 3 to 4 hours. It's been pretty hilly so far, but we have had some crazy views. We can see Mount Hutt as well. No, not right now, this is the walk right now. We're in a bit of like forestry. This is what the river looks like right now. And Mount Hutt is just round that corner. I think we're about 2 kilometres down. It's a good view that way. And Mount Hutt is just there. But it's hot, the hair's gone up now. But yeah, look at this view. And we are camping right there. This is our current view, walking. We've come across our first obstacle. We're about an hour and a half in. I don't know if you can see the view through there. It's incredible. But yeah, we're about an hour and a half in, and it's going well. Just got a bit cooler because it got a bit windy, so it kind of like cooled down a little bit, but it's been a lot of like this kind of rocky and wet and then downhill and then straight back up. This looks pretty much vertical, and there's been a few times where we've had to like walk through like a very muddy area, but it's been fine. This is literally fucking vertical, oh my god. But so I think we're hopefully almost halfway, and I can feel a blister coming on as well, right at the back of my heels in my boots. We've come across some old mines in here, and oh, that looks fun. Not fun. Back we go. We've come across a little book that you can write in like a guest book in the middle of the hike. Pretty cool. We've made it to the boat place. We could have carried on to the upper lookout, but it's getting windy and we're both getting hungry. It's very, very windy. This is where people apparently launch their boats. We're gonna head back now. Okay, we've made it to the end. Well, back to the start, but we've done it. And we started at 10 to 10, and it's now 20 past 1. So, good bit of exercise in there. However, we are both absolutely starving, and my feet are killing in actual pieces. But worth it. We've arrived at Lake Tekapo, and this is our current view of our campsite. We're just about to go and see the lupins next to a river. They look incredible. Literally insane. So fun. Look at this. We've just stopped at this car park on the side of the road, and look at it. Look at it. And then over there you have snow-capped mountains. We've just got to our next campsite, and this is our view of the lake and the mountains over there. We've stopped off on our way to Wanaka in a campsite just like 45 minutes out of Wanaka, just because I didn't want to do like a 2.5-hour drive. But yeah, there's still views of snowy mountains and everything, so pretty good. What? What the fuck? So we're in Wanaka now, and we had a little stroll around the like main town centre this morning. It's tiny, but it's really cute, and you can see all of the snow mountains from the town. However, there was this like crazy siren that was going off, which was a bit intimidating. So that was scary, but it was quite funny. I thought there was like a tsunami warning or something going off, but it was to alert people that the firefighters are going out. I think that's what it was for. I don't know, really don't know. Anyway, we just had dinner. We had a nice chili, and we're parking in like this recreational ground because everywhere is so busy here. We literally could not park earlier, so we had to park down some residential street and then walk into the town. But we are hiking Roy's Peak tomorrow morning. We're getting up at 4:30, and we're gonna see the sunrise while we hike, and it's about 3 hours up, 3 hours down. Very steep and rocky, but the views are like incredible, so we're gonna do it. And it's a total height elevation gain of 1,500 meters, and it's a 16-kilometer hike, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're getting up at 4:30, leaving here at 5. So hopefully the sunrise is at about 6ish, so hopefully we'll see a very, very nice sunrise and then miss like the crazy midday heat, because I'm probably going to be dead at the end of it. But it's quite exciting. It's 5 AM and we're up. The sun is already rising, but it's so cold. 6 AM and we're starting. Let's see how this goes. 4 kilometres in, halfway to the top. A quarter of the way in total. I'm struggling. It's got freezing now as well. It's so cold, and both me and Lou have both got blisters. I've got a blister plaster, 2 normal plasters, and a double socked. It's going really well. We've made it to the viewpoint. It's pretty incredible. We're gonna go up to the summit. It's half an hour apparently. This is my current view. It's getting pretty cold up here now. I've had to switch to the GoPro because my phone can't take the cold or the altitude. Louis took the dangerous route. I stuck with this one because I didn't want to die and fall off a cliff. However, literally in a cloud, which is pretty cool. We are partly in a cloud, so the view that way is not great.
Look at that fat little bird.
There's a little bird there. Oh. On the way down, I just can't get over these views. Still not at the end. Still walking down, and the path feels way longer than the way up. And it's hurting my knees so bad because it's all just downhill. It's all downhill now, which I thought I would love, but I'm actually complaining. We're so nearly there. I can see the car park down there. It's teasing me. But we're so nearly there. Louis barefoot now because he couldn't take the blisters anymore. So he's been walking barefoot for the last 5 kilometres. But it looks a bit different now. It was incredibly cloudy when we were up there, and now it's like bright blue skies, but it is also hot now. This is the view. This is the whole of Wanaka that you can see as well. We completed the hike and we've come back to a dead battery on the back, so we can't go anywhere. We've made it to Queenstown, just having a beer and a burger in a pub before we go shopping. So we are in Queenstown and it's raining and it's really gross, but I've been shopping all day. Then we went back to the van and I've just made a friend in one of the shops, and she's given me 2 free samples of her hair products because I ran out, and I was just in there talking to her for about 15 minutes. Got her number and potentially got contact for a ski season, so all good. Really nice ski shop. And I've got hiccups after we've had a few beers. And Louis is really embarrassed by me with all the hiccups I'm feeling. Happy Christmas Eve from Queenstown! Woo! This is our view. Mountains. The airport's just over there. I don't know if you can see that plane. But we're staying right next to the airport. It's a little bit loud, but it's fine. Happy Christmas! It's raining in Queenstown. Got my new jacket on though. Louis just playing a little bit of football, but we're walking down to the beach in the rain. The sun is looking like it wants to come out, but happy Christmas! We're just walking down to the beach for Christmas Day. Probably not going to go for a swim. It's extremely rainy and windy and cold, and some very soggy toes. Oh well! We had steak for lunch, which was really good, and we had a nice chill morning. And now this is our view. We found a little duckling. This baby duck doesn't have a mum. I'm gonna have to save it. We're just in Arrowtown. I'm having a little bagel. It's really, really good actually. It's so cute though, this town. It's very picturesque. We've just got to our next spot, and I mean, this might be the best view of them all. This is our shower for this evening. It's apparently 7 degrees, this water. It's clear though. It's pretty. Nice view as well. Fucking cold though. It is cold actually. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Morning. There's someone coming. We're just having breakfast with a nice little view. Just doing a bit of sunbathing today because we've actually got nice weather for once. It doesn't look like it's going to be nice this evening, but it's nice right now and it's actually really hot, and this is probably the best view I've ever had sunbathing. It's pretty incredible, and the van is literally right there. So yeah, the best spot, 100%. Let's do this before the sun's about to disappear. Oh my god, it's really cold. It's really cold. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, so cold. So we're on our way to Milford Sound. Well, we've stopped off on the way at the closest campsite, and we're just going to have our daily shower in the lake. So can't wait to see how cold that's going to be. I've already been eaten alive by flipping sandflies, so I mean it's very green and it literally just drops off over there. That's probably the coldest water we've been in so far, 100%. It's the closest to the snow mountains, I guess, so it makes sense, but that is freezing. It's oh my god, I'm getting eaten by these sandflies. And my hay fever today has not been the bestest. It's so bad, I literally feel like I've got COVID. I don't know if you can hear that sound. This fucking bird has been landing on our roof. I don't know where it's gone now, but it's a key bird and it's been literally landing on our roof, destroying our fucking solar panel. There it is, the little fucker. Oh, he does look. Happy New Year's! This is my view. We're just on our way to Milford Sound.
Maybe I should become a fireman.
We're on the boat. Sorry.